Mock Moda says, cool, a Woodscopes parody show. Don't forget Mock Moda. If we were doing... Seriously, just shave the shit off. It's the water hole, and that's not Rhino.
No, it's not Rhino.
That's Frank and Boise, right? And then, yeah, Frank instead of Rhino. So, yeah, you've been demoted, Riot. He's like trading us up.
You know what? He was actually on the Outlaws of Potato. He was Rhino, the sports guy segment on my show. Like he did it twice and then fucking blew me off. He goes, you know what? There's better out there. He's doing the same thing to everybody.
He uses us up, gets to where he wants to go next, and then he tosses us aside like a used condom. So, the elephant in the room. No, not you. Not you. No. Ryan is not here, and I announced it about 3 hours ago. Ryan, he's got his life and privacy and everything else, but he is a co-host of The Water Hole with me.
Hey guys. We are right in that prime position where we can get Horse to say anything, and it'll be a sound drop forever. Which way we want to go?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, he's losing his mind right now.
Oh my God, Grandpa!
He just lost his mind.
Idiot. All right. It's the Jim in Indiana Cam.
Hi, Jim.
Everybody in Jim in Indiana. Look at this. There he is. There's the man. There's the man that invented the 12 by 12 challenge.
Yeah, hold on. I'm
gonna
be the voice of. I'm gonna be the voice of God for this one here.
Oh,
Yes.
Good. I'm glad
The
you
voice
know
of God
what
returns.
this. You're gonna catch it on the delay, obviously. This
Yeah.
is a live gooey duck clam. Watch this.
不准笑，喷水了。
So she's gonna dip it in some sauce. It's alive.
辣椒油，
Live. We'll do it
辣椒
live.
面儿，
She's putting whatever.
一样都不能少，不拼，老铁是不会给我双击的。
There it goes. And she's gonna bite into this thing. That's suggestive. Gotta have the sound correct.
起来，给咱家铁子敬个礼，告诉咱家铁子，我要直播了。
The following program is intended for mature
还敢喷老铁
audiences.，
还敢喷老铁。起来，起来，
She's taking a rest.
给我要个双击，给我要
The
个双
following
击。
program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
我喜欢
That's good. Cut it out. The Lorena Bobbitt. Oh.
让我听着喷我，
Ouch.
让我听着喷我。
Oh, yikes. I'm sorry. I'm not. Ryan's not ready. I jumped the lead. He thought he had 45 seconds. What is up, everybody? It is the water hole. He doesn't even know yet. He doesn't know yet. It's the water hole.
Oh, 1 second.
Oh, I'm so mean.
Oh, that was bad.
Dude, not only was it bad, I actually skipped the intro so that you looked even worse.
What a
Wait till you
friend
see the
you
replay,
are.
man. It's like, dun, 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 we're live! And you're not there.
I heard it too quick. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Anyways, dude, Taylor Swift's at the game again. Like, this has got to change the line, right?
What's that? What? Who? What?
Taylor
what?
Swift.
Oh,
Taylor, she's in
jeez.
Kansas
No,
City
really?
again.
Oh
Gotta
my
change
God.
the line,
Taylor
right?
Swift.
Oh my God. Can you?
Taylor
You know what?
Swift. Yeah.
For your bet tonight, is there a prop on how many times the camera will be on Taylor?
No, because I didn't know until 2 seconds ago when you told me that she was going to be on the show. All right, we got lots to get to. I didn't run a commercial today. I'm guessing that will affect people. And we didn't run a show last night. So let me
Yeah.
let me get as I belch in front of everybody. Let me get to the elephant in the room. Why didn't we have a show last night? So we ran the commercial yesterday. It was that funny America's Most Wanted. You know, we broke out of prison. They're looking for us. The guy comes in with the weird voice. Have you seen these stupid morons? Call the number 1-800 I'm a narc, because they're loaded with stupidity and dangerous and everything else. So I'm ready to go. I've got lots of content last night, and we start doing our show prep 30 minutes before the show last night. Obviously Wednesday we start at 6, so 5:30 I'm supposed to send you the Zoom link. Then we kind of check everything else. And by the way, I need to see your name in the chat if you want to be eligible for the football bet. Just say you guys suck, or you're awesome, or what's this show? It looks stupid, and then you will be entered in the prize tonight's $60 if we win the bet. So I'll tease that.
Oh.
I'll tell you exactly what the bet is. You win half of that, which would be $30. There we go. We got Jim in Indiana already eligible for half of the $60 bet on the NFL tonight.
Yes.
Jim, Indiana. So we're supposed to have a show last night. About, I'd say about 5:15, so about 15 minutes before, I need to send you your link. My wife's, she's got a side hustle where she's selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got a buyer interested in something she's got listed, and they'd been talking since like, let's see, yesterday's Wednesday, I think. Tuesday night, the person's like, hey, I'm interested. I want it, whatever. And then she wakes, my wife, Laura, wakes up. And then during the day when Laura's working, she's like, okay, so when do you want to meet or whatever? And they're like, oh, we can meet this afternoon. Anyway, they're doing all that, right? Via text. No big deal. She goes down. Laura, when she sells something, she goes down to the police station because our police department says, hey, we know that a lot of people, have the online marketplace and they want to exchange money for goods, and it might not necessarily be safe because you're meeting strangers or whatever. Come down to our parking lot during the day, and we've got a place designed, and, people are less likely to pull some shit outside the police department. There's cops going in and out of the building, and anyway. So they were all set up to meet. And then the text is getting a little like, my wife's like, what is going on here? This doesn't make sense to me. This person wanted to get a proof that my wife's real, because the person's saying, I don't feel safe. I want to make sure you're a real person and you're not setting me up, which that in itself is fine.
That's a flag.
Yeah, well,
that's
kind
of a
fine.
flag.
I don't mind that. But when she starts saying, I'm going to send you this code, give me the number back to prove that you're real.
Yeah.
So my wife's first reaction is, how is that going to prove that I'm real? They're having a conversation. So her intuition's starting to go off, right?
Yeah.
So she asked me about it, and I'm looking at this thing. I'm like, that makes no sense, because if you weren't real or a bot, something could send I don't know. Anyway, it didn't make sense. So she's like, I'm starting to get like, okay, what's going on here? So I start reading the text, and this person's like, hey, I want to know, they keep saying, are you real? Are you a real person? Blah, 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 blah. So I look at, they sent her a link and a 6-digit number. And I'm like, oh, hell no. You're not clicking on that link. I said, no, the deal's off right now. They're saying link. So I'm thinking phishing scam, first of all, where you click on the link and then it puts a virus on your computer or phone or whatever.
Yep.
So I'm like, nope, deal's off. So I get the phone and I text this person. I said, hey, this is her husband. She's not going to meet you. The deal's off. Have a nice day. And the reason I specifically said that, not because I was pulling a power play, like, I'm the husband, I say she's not me. I wanted the person to know, hey, this woman's married and her husband is now aware of what's going on. So don't,
don't mess around.
Yeah. And so now it's 30 minutes to showtime. I'm supposed to be sending you a Zoom link, and this person's now calling her phone. So I'm picking up, hey, hello, this is her husband. Click, click. So I'm like, you know what? This person has my wife's name from Facebook. They know the city she lives in. They know her husband's name because it's on her Facebook profile. Now, we went through, I had to do all this stuff, so I had to cancel the show, basically, because now I'm wondering, okay, what's this person's intention? Are they trying to harm my wife? Are they trying to rob her? Sexual assault? Who knows?
Yeah.
So I don't know who this is. Oh, and the other red flag, the big red flag was their Facebook profile disappeared as soon as I answered the phone. I went to look at it again, and it was gone.
That's normal.
This profile no longer exists. It does. So I'm like, oh, they're covered. Oh, wow. Now I'm like really concerned. So
yeah,
I told you, I said, hey, dude, we got to cancel the show. I texted out on Twitter. I said, guys, I am so sorry, but I've got a family thing going on, and I can't do the show tonight. So what I wanted to do is just make sure, because I don't know what their intentions are. So I started going through her texts. I looked at this link thing. I go into my computer. I type in the link in the Google search to see if it had anything. Well, it turns out it's a Google Voice link. So then I'm like, okay, what the fuck? It's actually Google. It's not a scam. So I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So then what I did was I typed in the request. It says, this 6-digit number, click on the link or say this, blah, 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 blah. So I typed that in, and then after I typed in exactly what the link said, I typed the word scam, and this is what showed up. And this actually made me feel better because I knew they weren't after my wife. They were trying to hack her phone and maybe bank account information. So this is how it works. How to avoid the Google Voice verification code scam. So is someone asking for your Google Voice code? What is a Google Voice? Anyway, I have Google Voice. It's an extra phone number you can set up, and you can call people with it. And I have it for for our shows. So I use Google Voice for the DJ Haunted Horse Show and everything else. How does it work? So basically, is that on the screen? There it goes. This is what my wife got. It was a 6-digit number. It says, is your Google Voice verification code. Don't share it with anyone else. And this person was asking, what they do is they have your phone number. They enter it in, and they're trying to make a new Google Voice account. So they enter your phone number, and then they need this code. And if they can get this code, it's basically their way of saying, this is really my phone number. It's really my phone. And here's my proof, because you sent me this number, and I'm giving it back to you. Then what happens, and there's basically the scam, and almost word for word, this is what they were doing, except in their case, they were like, I want to prove you're real because I'm not sure you're, So it's basically, I want to purchase, blah, blah, blah. Please check your inbox on your phone. I see it. This was an actual conversation someone else was going to get scammed with. I see it. I've never heard of this. I'm new to selling. Just show me the code. I've been scammed already, so if you're real, send me the code. So what they can do after they do this is they can hack your phone, and then they go to websites. They can figure out where you bank or wherever, and they use your username, and then they say, which is usually your email address, and they say, I forgot my password. The bank will send you a link to reset your password to your phone, which actually goes to their Google Voice account, and now they start hacking all your shit.
So if you have a number that's a Verizon number, an AT&T number, how would they turn that number into a Google Voice
Because
number?
Google Voice doesn't matter. So for example, I'll let you know exactly. I actually have a Google Voice number on my phone. So it runs through at least, and I'm sure Apple has a version of it too. That's also Google Voice. But it runs through my Android system. So I have my phone number, 503, area code for Oregon. But then I set up a Google Voice number, and it runs off the software. I can actually make calls with my Google Voice number.
Yeah.
And it shows up in that. So they're setting it up on their device or whatever as my wife's phone number. And then it's linking the two together so that when my wife uses her phone, all that data is also going to the Google Voice.
Okay.
So I get texts through here, and like Parody Larry has my Google Voice number. So
smart
when he calls me at 2 a.m,
smart.
It's going to my Google Voice number. I'm like, oh shit, Parody Larry. Parody Larry does not have my personal phone number.
Dude, how sad is Lawrence when he
will.
sees this?
What's
Lawrence
that?
probably thought he was the coolest guy in the world. I got Horse on speed dial. No, bitch. You got
Parody
Google
Larry
Horse.
has all of us on speed dial. He has Brad's phone number. He has
I know.
12wood's phone number. He has
mine.
all of our numbers. But he has my Google Voice number, which he got from the
Is it-
DJ Hana Horse Show.
Is there anything worse, though, than an unsolicited Parody Larry call?
Dude, they come in
I
all
get to
hours
talk.
of the night.
Yeah, all hours of the night.
Yes.
That is true.
And
And
I'm
if he
on his
actually
time
gets
zone.
you, if you are gracious enough to pick up that phone, you will say hello and you will say goodbye. Those are the only two words you're saying.
Yeah, he gets a lot of answering machines because most of us do not pick up. Now, I will call him back when it's convenient to me,
Yes.
but I'm not talking to Larry at 11:30 at night. No, Larry. Sorry. You know who else doesn't pick up Larry's call? Jim Rome. I mean, he's got to be used to it by now. Anyway, so all that was going down in live time, and before I knew what it was, I thought safety was an issue, and that always is going to take precedence over the show. Once I found out what it actually was, I was relieved, because then that told me they weren't after my wife or planning some harm to her. They were after her information, and they were going to, try to steal money and everything else. But that is not a scam I had heard of before. Now that she's had it, she's told other people, and they go, yeah, someone tried to do that to me. So apparently it's quite common in like marketplaces where they're like, I want to buy your thing. And sometimes people just post their phone number in the marketplace so that they can, but they were talking to her through Messenger, and then they gave her their phone number, which probably isn't their phone number. And then she texted them, and then they had her phone number. So that was half of the equation for the Google Voice scam. The other equation was to get her to fall for this 6-digit scam. So, they weren't. Yeah, so I felt much better when I realized what it was. But until then, I'm like, oh, hell no. I mean, is the person going to come over to our house? I mean, who is...
Right.
That's the thing. You don't know who it is, and they delete their fake profile, and now all of a sudden, they're covering your tracks, and I'm like, oh, great. So, anyway...
So is your wife in? So my wife does Marketplace, which I've shared with you, and I've shared this scam with her now. In fact, she went to do a Marketplace transaction after this happened to your wife last night.
Yeah.
But she's in a local group that's like, give stuff for free, get stuff for free. So is your wife in like one of those? Or
She just joined one of those groups. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, she's already met somebody from the group. So her and I, we're coming up, especially after this, we're coming up with a set of guidelines, husband-wife guidelines. And we're going to sit down and say, these are the lines you're not going to cross, like going out after dark and, whatever. Like for my own anxiety, you're going to meet people during the day at the police station. If they want to meet after dark, say, nope. I'll do it maybe on Saturday. My husband can join me. We're going to come up with a ground rules so that some of these scammers or bad players don't, she's not a target. But no coming to the house. I mean, and then we did watch a couple of YouTube videos. Never tell them where you live. Never have them over to your house to get something. Always meet them at a public place, preferably a police department. And, limited information and stuff like that. So Facebook Marketplace, you should be looking at the profile. I would say anyone's profile that's not at least a year or two old,
Don't. But okay, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. So you said you shouldn't have them come to your house, right?
No.
Well, my wife has had people come to the house.
Yeah,
Her
I would stop
counter
that.
argument. Her counter argument to me is, well, they can just find out where I live anyways if they have my name,
They can.
which is true. There is a lot of search engines. If your full name is on Facebook, you plug it into Google.
Yes, we ran through this last night, and you know what's funny? They don't have our current address. Every address up until this one, they have in these Google search engines. For some reason, when I Google my name, this address is not there yet. At least in the sites I looked at. I'm sure it's there somewhere.
Yeah. Well, and buyer beware. If you do go through this process with your wife and you start Googling that stuff, just know your known like friends or whatever could be exes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
my ex-wife
on both
shows
sides
up in the search. Yes.
So heads up there. Don't want to start a fight with anybody.
Yeah.
But
But I will say this. Look, you need to have a plan, and that way when these weird things come up, I told her, if your intuition goes off, just pull the plug right then. They just don't, because they're preying on you wanting to sell your thing and get the money, right? So they're preying on you wanting to get the deal done because obviously you want to sell it, you want to get the money and then move on to the next thing. So if they start asking for stuff that doesn't make sense, like in this case, how does that make sense? How's that going to prove by me sending you a 6-digit code that I'm real? We're having a conversation on a telephone. So
yeah, it's like the send me $75 and I'll send you a $75 gift card.
Yes. Or I'm going to send you a check in the mail, go cash it, send me the money, or send me half the money and you get to keep half, and it's a bad check. And then you get prosecuted for floating a bad check. So yeah, you just got to always be aware. But we're going to have a set of ground rules. We're going to say, these are the things. If they're like, no, I can only do it tonight. Boom. Anytime they start pushing you out of your comfort zone, nope, sorry. I'm no longer selling it, and then move on.
So let me ask you this. Is part of those ground rules going to be saying, and no offense, I don't think your wife was going out to sell like a Van Gogh painting last night, right? Like, so at what point does the juice become worth the squeeze, right? Like if you're selling a $5 whatever, is it really worth it to go meet somebody, even if it is at a police station? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's where that's a funny thing that you bring up. That is actually where we differ. She's selling things that aren't a lot of money. Now, we've talked about this. My wife's ideal of money and mine are two different things in her favor. She treats $1 like it's something, and I treat $1 like big deal, right? And that's why she's got thousands of dollars in her savings account, and I have like moths in mine.
Treats $1 like a glory hole.
Yeah, no, she has always been a saver. She buys her car cash. She doesn't finance it.
Smart.
Yeah, so she is very good with money. So to her, when I met her, she was cleaning her condo guest house. Everyone's like, who cares? What's the football bet? Yes, I need to see your name in chat to get the football bet. You know who was on our chat last Thursday?
Huh?
My high school girlfriend, my first high school girlfriend.
Oh,
she
really?
Said she was lurking.
What was the contribution?
I said I knew there was people out there, and it's like they weren't chatting. And she's like, "Yeah, I was lurking." Yeah.
What was her name on the search when you looked up your
No,
information?
not the high school girlfriend. No,
okay.
No, there was no legal way that they can tie me together. You know, ex-wife, obviously. You know, we had property together and stuff. And acquaintances, I think there's got to be some kind of money, something involved. Like my dad showed up, obviously,
I think it's related. I think it's connected social medias. So for me, like back in the day, and maybe this is still a thing, right?
Yeah.
Like it used to be, if you're in a relationship, are you FBO? FBO, Facebook official.
Oh, geez.
Right? And so, like, maybe they're catching the algorithms in time that says this account's dating this account, so somehow they're together. I don't know. Because my ex-girlfriend, yeah, she comes up, and we owned nothing.
Yeah,
together.
no, that's fine.
Actually, we had a dog. That's it.
Laura's actually talked to my high school girlfriend. So we're still friends.
Well,
we're all friends. We're in fact, before she moved to Texas, we were all supposed to go out to dinner. I was gonna, with her husband and my wife, and we were gonna have a dinner. Her husband, my high school girlfriend's husband, came over to my house when I was moving because I was giving away a HD TV, one of those big early ones, the boxy ones, but it was the first 1080p TV, and I was just trying to get rid of it because they were all flat screens. And he came and picked it up to take it to her sister. Her sister didn't have a TV, so she wanted it. So her husband came over, grabbed the TV. I'm like, hey, how's it going? And so yeah, we're all friends, and so there's no hiding anything here. But
you guys put your watches in the bowl before the end of dinner.
It's car keys.
Oh, car
the way
keys.
I heard it.
Okay.
Yeah, you know who told me about that? Not that they did it. But my dad told me about those parties in the 70s. You'd take your car keys, throw them in a fishbowl, and then the woman would come and grab them out, and that's who they would hook up with.
Yeah.
Fishbowl parties. Yeah, that's...
70s were
I'm like,
crazy
geez,
time.
Dad, thanks for telling me that story.
Hey, dads need loving too, dude.
Well,
they were young bucks at one time.
Or I should have said, thanks, Dad, or are you my dad? Is there another set of keys that's my actual father? God. Fishbowl parties. Who thinks of this shit? God.
Oh, is that Burn Dog talking about
the upside down pineapple on the door?
Oh yeah, that's the cruise thing.
Yeah.
Is that Burn
And we
Dog
saw
talking
one.
about the
I told you that, right?
fugitives? What?
My wife and I, our last cruise, we saw an upside down pineapple on the door.
Yes.
And we were all going, we know what that means.
Well, you know the thing about pineapple too. Do you know the tie-in to why it's probably pineapple?
No, I have no idea.
So, when males eat pineapple, it makes certain things
like oysters
taste better.
Oh, taste better. Oh, wait. We can say
The
that.
following program is intended for mature audiences.
Semen tastes better. There you go. There you go. Better hit.
The following
hit it with
program
this.
contains scenes
Hey,
and
get
language
that,
of a
Bacon.
frank and explicit
Bacon, I
nature.
know you're on
Viewer
vacation,
discretion.
but when you see this on the replay, don't get that bit.
All right,
Please,
so
or I guess
we
you can
have
point this way.
really chewed a lot of show up. We need to talk about this football bit because Burn Dog is also in. So it's Burn Dog and Jim in Indiana. It's funny how we have more people watch our Wednesday show, and we're not giving away anything on Wednesday. And I'm giving away free money if we win, and no one tunes in on Thursday because they're watching the game. They could be watching the game and getting paid. Put us on mute. Look, it's easy as this. I'm going to type in the chat. What is up, losers? This show sucks. Now, if my name wasn't Haunted Horse or Ryan or Bacon, then I would be eligible to win half the money. But I am not eligible. So there it is. Okay, here's the bet, guys.
That wouldn't make a lot of sense because it's your money. But anyways,
well, I'm
go ahead.
already winning half to pay the
Carry
taxes
on.
for the actual winner. Here we go. This is what we're looking for tonight. We are looking for the Kansas City Chiefs to cover the point spread. 10 and a half points. So they got to win by 11 or more. I think that's really easy considering Denver's defense is the worst or the second worst defense in the entire NFL.
Can you explain to me how it's only a 10.5 spread
That's what
tonight?
I want to know because the Bills and New York Giants are 14 and a half.
14 and a half.
Yeah.
Right?
Two more things need to happen because you're not winning half of 60 bucks. You're not winning $30 just by the Chiefs. We need a Cortland Sutton touchdown, which makes sense to me because I think they're going to be trying late, down big, to get a touchdown to Cortland Sutton. He might even score early. And then Jerick McKinnon, he's my wild card. He has been my fantasy awesome guru for 3 years now. He's a running back. He is not the primary or secondary running back for Kansas City. However, he is the running back they like to put in third down because he's got really good hands and he's got a good eye for getting into the end zone. So when they're down around the end zone, you look for Kelsey or you look for McKinnon. McKinnon had a touchdown last week in the end zone, caught like a 6-yard pass. So we're looking for those 3 things. Kansas City Chiefs, 11 points or more, Cortland Sutton touchdown anytime in the game, and Jerick McKinnon touchdown. And we will be splitting $60 with either Jim and Indiana Burn Dog or anyone else that shows up.
What's the little
Horse's Google account?
Okay, so what
you hack my
is
Google
the
account?
little fine print down at the bottom below Cortland Sutton? Any defensive or special team touchdown?
All right, so that doesn't apply to this bet, but I will show you
Okay.
what that is. Hold on.
I thought that you tied that into this bet for a second. and
No,
didn't
no,
know
no.
it.
Those are disclaimers stating how anytime touchdowns work. Any defense or special team touchdowns will be settled as selected team defense special team only and not the individual player. So it doesn't apply to us because I did not pick a defensive player. These are all players on offense. So
All right.
that's just a disclaimer for that bet, the anytime touchdown bet. All right, so there we go. We got 2 guys eligible. I really want to give away some money. I'm not gonna
That
lie.
would be cool.
All right,
that
we got
would be cool.
lots to get to. So there's the football bet. I don't have the game on, so is there even a score yet? ESPN.
Donuts. We had a Denver turnover. Currently 8:35 left
No
in the
scores.
first quarter. Kansas
All right.
City driving.
All right, I'm gonna
About
keep this box
midfield.
score handy so I can glance at it. So by the end of the show, which is a half hour away, I can see if we're even close on that bet. All right, so far 2 guys. If you're in the chat or if you're watching the show and I see eyeballs that are not chatting, say something in the chat and be eligible to win $30. All right, so
Oh, what a play.
jeez,
All right.
stop that.
All right, a little hook and ladder. Hook and ladder, I tell you. Hey, let's sweeten the deal a little bit. Horse, throw that picture up I sent you. Burn Dog,
Okay, here we go.
Jim,
Picture.
listen up.
There we go.
Listen up,
What the
boys.
fuck is all that fatness?
Is it up? I'm
Yeah,
on a 7-second
it is.
delay.
It is up.
All
It
right.
is up.
Boys, now look, that is my pantry. All right? That is our current pantry. That is a pantry. So, you see those bunt cakes, right?
Yes, right in the middle. Wait, I just muted you. Sorry. Whoa, I hit the wrong button. There. I did that last week.
Dang it, I
I
could
have
have
to
said all
mute
the
the
things
tab.
I
Okay,
wanted
so
to
you said
say
see the
about you.
bunt cakes, and then that's the last
Okay.
we heard.
Jim and Burn Dog. See those bunt cakes? Those were our dessert on my
Wow.
son's birthday. If you can guess the
Wow.
flavors of those bunt cakes, and you can guess which bunt cake belonged to who, me, my wife, and my son, I will be sending you either a $25 gift card to Nothing Bunt Cakes, or I will send you those 3 bunt cakes. Obviously, I'll buy you new ones. Send them to you if you don't have Nothing Bunt Cakes near you. So get your guesses in the chat.
Nick and
25
Duluth is also in the
bucks.
chat. What?
Nick and Duluth.
Okay, so what are we guessing? One more time.
So if you would like to win a $25 gift card to Nothing Bunt Cakes, or me sending you Nothing Bunt Cakes, you have to guess what 3 flavors are those bunt cakes, and you have to guess which one belonged to who in my family. You got me, my wife, and Liam. So you have to know which one belonged to each person if
All
you
right,
get the
I'm gonna
flavors
zoom
right.
in. I'm gonna zoom in here so they can see, because I think the color gives away the flavor sometimes. So you've got to
It
guess
does.
what 3 flavors those are and who they are. And it's closest, or does someone have to actually be 100%?
You got to get it on the dot.
Okay, got to get on the dot. So it looks like we've got, left to right. We've got. I mean,
Left's
I've
pretty
got my. I
easy,
can't. I
right?
can't sway the vote, but I've got my ideas. I've got
Left
my
is
ideas.
pretty simple.
Now,
Although it could
Liam,
be the
kids
hardest.
should be easy because there's definitely one that looks more kid friendly to me.
Okay.
I'm just saying. And as a kid, I hated chocolate. I'm telling you right now. And I don't know if I
Okay.
gave away one of the answers, but I mean, come on. One is obviously chocolate.
It's not as obvious as you think.
Oh,
it's not as obvious
right.
as you think.
All right.
I know one of those three, Nick, Jim, or Bernie, are going to that website right now.
You
to see
idiot. If you would have
flavors.
told me we were just talking about the cakes, I could have shrunk this down. I didn't know what we were talking. You're like, just post a picture. There we go. I'm just shrinking
We've
this
got
down.
some Skittles gummies.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You just wanted to show how your pantry was.
Yeah, it's pretty fat. It's bad.
All right, I'm going to leave that up there at the top. You guys guess the flavors of the cakes and who belong. I'm telling you right now, Ryan, and I could be wrong, but I'm telling you, I think the chocolate is you. But that's just my guess. I'm not eligible,
Alright.
obviously.
You are not eligible.
Happy belated 9th birthday, Liam, says Burn Dog.
Thanks, B. Appreciate that, buddy.
I'm not gonna lie, folks. I saw pictures of this party. It looked like a party for like one of the prince or princesses in the frickin' United Kingdom.
It's stupid.
It's like
it's
remember that movie, The Toy? I might be dating myself. Richard Pryor. And it was this rich kid, and he buys Richard Pryor's a toy, which is, I mean, politically so wrong. Because Richard Pryor is African American. So this young white kid bought the black guy for his birthday, and they decided to make a movie about that.
not good.
Oh, yes. And hilarity ensued, and racism. Oh, wait. You know, when the guys were pitching the movie, they're like, hey, let's have this young white kid buy Richard Pryor for his birthday present. And they said,
You racist piece of shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Way to set that one up. You're learning.
Bacon has been giving me tips on how to set my drops up. Yes.
He's the king of it.
He is the
His
king.
face. You know, the next level of Bacon is starting to read his facial expressions.
Yes.
Before he's going to drop it, because you know
Yes.
something's brewing.
He's also got that kid put the tack on teacher's chair when he's dropping things. Like when I'm
Yes.
calling the show and I'm going, I've got herpes. And he's like, he on the camera, he's like, little shit. Little
Yeah, no doubt.
freaking Bacon. All right.
No doubt. All right, guys, get your guesses in for the bunt cakes. I'm trying to hook you all up here.
Yeah, this is, I can see that everyone's excited. There's answers
Yeah.
flowing all through
Just
the
flying,
chat. I think you
man.
made it too hard, bro. But then you are giving away free money. So it can't be easy.
Oh, I made it too hard.
I think it's hard enough just
have
to try to guess the three flavors.
It's not.
One's
you can go
obvious.
to the website. You can go to the damn website.
There you go. He's giving hints.
Come on, guys. Oh, you're going to say that's too hard? How about covering the Chiefs spread, Jared McKinnon, and who's Cortland
Yeah,
Sutton?
but you know what they have to
That's
do?
just
They
as
have
hard.
to just get lucky to be the one drawn. It is
Yeah,
hard.
that's
You're
true.
right, because we haven't given away a single penny. By the way, it is a lovely day for me because as you can see, I am wearing my San Francisco Giants hat that was given to me because I won a bet with a Dodger fan. That was 2 years ago. We bet on a series, and the Giants took the series. I think it was like 3-4. They swept the Dodgers in the series, and Paulie in Baldwin Park had to buy me the hat of my choosing. So I got to pick the one I wanted. And last night, as I was wearing this lovely hat, the Dodgers got swept out of the playoffs again.
Brutal.
It's my favorite time of
Brutal.
the year. It's Dodgers choking season.
Brutal.
And you know what? I haven't responded to it yet, but about 4 or 5 weeks ago, Silk posted on one of my San Francisco Giants posts like, hey, the season's over, time for 49ers. And he goes, you know, hey, sucks to be you or whatever. And I said, well, at least we don't choke in the playoffs. And his post to me was, you can't choke in the playoffs if you don't make the playoffs. So I have a response for that. Obviously, I'm going to say, so was it all that you thought it would be? Since you were basically saying, yeah, I'd rather choke in the playoffs than not make the playoffs. Was it awesome seeing your team get swept?
Bro, so the stats that Nate's laid out earlier today on our show, about the wins after wins each season.
Yeah.
And like the one championship that was on a shortened season, that's brutal. It's like 100 wins, 109 wins. So, I mean, would you rather not make the playoffs?
Yeah, sorry.
What?
We got a phone call.
Oh, okay.
It's Dodger fan. They want to. Oh,
yeah. Hey, Dodger fan.
Yeah, they're not. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to rub dirt in the wound. Salt in the wound. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
no,
did you show up at Dodger Stadium tonight thinking there was a game, Dodger fan?
Yeah, they were waiting for Kershaw to pitch Game 4.
I'm sorry.
Dodger fan, I'm so sorry.
There's no concessions?
I gotta go now. Yeah, we gotta go.
Bye, Dodger fan.
All right. Okay. God, we got so much show and so little time. All right. So far, I see more eyeballs out there. So far, Jim in Indiana, Burn Dog, and Nick in Duluth are eligible. By the way, let's look at the box score. We need the Chiefs to cover the 10.5, which I think that's the easy part. Chiefs are already up 3-0. And then we need a Jerick McKinnon touchdown and who was the other guy? No, it wasn't Judy.
Sutton.
I picked Cortland Sutton. I was tossing up between Judy and Sutton. So Cortland Sutton touchdown. All those things happen. Someone in our chat is going to split the prize money of $60. You will get $30 tax-free because I will pay the taxes on it. Yes, I get tax on it because it's run by the Oregon Lottery.
Who all has actually won the right to win the bet so far? We've had
Burn Dog has won the right to win. Didn't win. I think Nick has. Tyler has. I forget the other ones.
What has Tyler? Yeah, Tyler won last week.
I think it was
right?
last week. Yeah,
okay.
But no one has gotten the money. It's gonna happen though. Tyler wants me to fucking put the money on the coin flip, and I'm almost getting to the point where I've
been advocating for that.
It's stupid though.
Quit. Do it.
If you
You're
put
giving
$5
them
on the coin flip,
odds.
it pays like $7.
Okay, but it's a winner.
$3.50. People don't tune in. Well, they don't tune in, period. But they sure as hell ain't gonna tune in for $3.50. $30 is real money.
True.
Yeah,
it is. It is real money.
You know what? I told everybody when I switched the thing around, I'd start learning how to talk. I would start throwing more stuff on the screen. I'm actually throwing less stuff on the screen. Where's Leo? I need Leo in a prominent spot. He's always hard to find. There he is.
Leo's always late to the party for me.
Yeah.
I never see Leo.
All right.
Oh, there he is.
All right. We got to get caught up here. Oh, guess what showed up in the mail this week, folks?
Yes.
It is.
What is that sexy shirt?
This is for sale, but it's not this because the font. I changed the font. So this is a one-off. This is a one of a kind. But there's the front. There's the front. And it's the low profile, so it doesn't take up the whole front like the Haunted Horse. And then there's the back. And that Hollywood Rejects at the bottom, that's the font that's going to change. That's called Funny Bone on the new website. They didn't have that, and I actually found one that I like better. Hold on, I'm going to show that.
Hey, don't tell 12wood that's one off. He might want you to try to auction that off on his show.
I might auction it. Why not? Why not? Or give it away as a prize. Okay, so I gotta change screens. Hold up. All right, so here we go. This is the website that you are sick of me talking about. Burn Dog says chocolate chip, lemon and strawberries, and cream for Liam. So strawberries and cream for Liam, wife, and Ryan. Did you get that right? Which one's for which though? He wants.
Okay.
Ryan needs you to say which one. Hold on. Like which? So chocolate chip is for who?
Okay, so Burn Dog actually got the two hardest ones. He got the two hardest ones. He has 2 of 3 correct.
Lemon and strawberries was probably a hard one. So
the chocolate
chip
chip was
chip. Is it in the
chocolate?
order?
So okay, so he's saying chocolate chip for Liam, which is correct. Burn Dog, correct. Lemon for wife. Wrong answer. Strawberries and cream for Rhino. Wrong answer. However, one
Liam took
of
the
those
chocolate.
two wrong answers with the flavors is a correct flavor.
Huh. All right. Well, we're getting
So,
close.
Hey, Burn Dog, you better get back to work on that
We're close.
website.
You're close. You got it started.
That was solid, Burn Dog.
Yeah, now
You better
everyone
hope
can
these
cheat off of
other-
your answers and get the final. All right, so
Solid,
here we
Burn
go.
Dog. Solid,
HollywoodRejects.com. If you go to one of these two things, there's the water hole. They'll both take you to the same place with different variations. But let's say we click on the haunted horse one. There is a low-profile haunted horse, and with the big back, and there is a large one that you're used to seeing, different font, and then there's the water hole shirts. Long sleeve shirts. So look at this. We've changed vendors. Well, I've changed vendors. It wasn't a we, it was a me. And you'll see the font right there. The font is more blocky than the Funny Bone. So these are all new shirts. We're using the same company that Stucknut uses. So there it is. If you want merch, HollywoodRejects.com. And there's the money, I'll say right now, the money goes and pays for the show. The Restream is a monthly fee. The Zoom is a monthly fee. And there's one more fee I pay. Zoom, Restream. What's the other one I pay for? Not YouTube, because I don't use YouTube for the show. There's one more fee. Anyway, that's what it pays for, folks. All right.
It's never good because I've got what you guys don't see. I have my own little setup, not like horses. I've got computers to both sides of me and an iPad and a phone right here. It's never a good sign when the iPad and the phone go off. And it says a comment from Neil.
Oh, Neil! What's up, Neil? Is he watching? Neil, get in the chat and you eligible to win half the money.
Neil wants to know, can I win a date with Abigail?
Abigail?
Yeah.
Neil wants to win a date with Abigail. I don't know. We have not gotten permission. If Abigail would want to put a date up for a prize, I would be happy to do that. I think you'd have to pay your own transportation to SoCal, but I'd be willing to do that. Neil's chiming in. Wow, look at that. Neil, you've got to be in the chat to be eligible for the half of the $60 though.
You're on it, man, but you're not there. You got the ball like right at the goal line.
He's gonna win this thing because Nick.
So this is crazy. He is gonna win this thing. He is close.
Because Nick and Jim in Indiana are watching the football game, and Burn Dog's gonna steal the gift certificate.
So Burn Dog, I'm gonna help you out because you're grinding. I appreciate it. So we got Liam down. That's established. You still have one flavor wrong.
And
you have to decide which flavor belongs between my wife and I. So you have two flavors correct. I'm not telling you if you're right between my wife and I here. But you have two flavors correct. One is wrong. So, I mean, if you're on the website, you're going to run out of possibilities with white stuff here. So white cake. So you're really, really close. Seahorse, you didn't think anybody would get this.
Well, I
knew
didn't know
somebody
there were
like
multiple chances to kind of narrow it down. I thought everyone had to get one guess, and I didn't know how this was working.
No,
we did not talk before the show. I didn't even know what that picture was for until you identified it. Who knows? They could have been trying to guess what the Fritos flavor behind, next to the regular Fritos was. I don't know.
Okay, so
hey,
Burn
put
Dog.
this picture up.
Burn Dog, I'm going to help you out here. No lemon. Lemon. Take it out. No
lemon is gone. No lemon.
And rethink your order right there. Rethink your order. Okay, those are your last 2 hints. You got to figure it out from there. All right.
All right.
Yes, we are.
Yep. Oh, wait. Jim wants to check. Jim, aren't you on a plane going to Boulder? What do you want?
Feel good about yourself, Ryan.
Oh, wow.
Jim, I'm trying to give away cake.
Yeah,
I mean, what do you give away?
Apparently he says.
What the hell are you talking about, Ryan?
Oh, God.
Jim, you're just upset that you're not part of the contest.
Don't do this.
Is Jim eligible for our contest? I don't think
trying
so.
to be Mr. Cool is so.
Oh, now he's degrading you. That's pretty funny.
Dude, you know what? You can't be this cool, Jim. You can't.
Oh, boy.
Why don't you talk face to me on Cameo,
Feel
bro?
good about yourself, Ryan.
Yeah, you heard me.
Haunted horse. Wait, you know something I don't know?
Yeah, Jim. Lemon is not a flavor of cake. So, Jim, if you're gonna guess, don't guess lemon. Okay, we got one more thing that I need to get to before. I mean, then we can finish the show. We got to roll for the number of the bet. So your last chance to get in the chat to try to win half of $60. Jim in Indiana, Burn Dog, and Nick in Duluth are the only eligible at the moment. So well, I don't know if you're still doing it. I am starting a diet on Monday.
I'm in.
Because I have gotten very, yes, it's just not a healthy weight to be at. So I'm going to start. You're starting a diet?
I am,
okay,
dude.
So we are, okay, so I didn't finalize this. We're going to start a diet. We're going to see who can lose the most. I only need to lose 26.
So we'd have to go by percentages because I need to lose 100.
Yeah. So
hundo, guys, a hundo. Yes, very fat.
So here's what we haven't figured it out yet, but I'm teasing it now because I am starting my diet on Monday. Now, Polly and Baldwin Park and I, like, we don't go to Halloween parties and where he wears the head of the, and I'm the, it's not a Marty Rome situation. I can't say that guy's name anymore. It's not a Brad and Corona and Reggie situation because I heard that on the show.
Cornfield.
But I found a good deal on Amazon and it was really good rated. It's not only a scale, but it also does body fat. We can do body fat. Because I am going to start to work out as well because you lose weight fast. You don't lose pounds faster, but you lose inches faster if you diet and work out at the same time. Because you don't lose weight as fast because muscle weighs exactly twice as much as fat. So 1 pound of muscle is half a pound of fat.
Well, it depends what type of working out you're going to do. You're going to do cardio or are you going to start banging weights,
I'm going to do a little both.
bro?
I'm going to do some toning up. I got the weights. I'm going to do curls. I have like an army workout that I always fall back on. It's basically what we had freaking drill sergeants screaming at you to do in the morning, but it's basically push-ups, sit-ups, shit like that. What?
Burn Dog.
Is he close?
Burn Dog. You have Liam right.
So stop guessing Liam. You've got that one locked in. Place.
Liam is locked in.
Chocolate chip and Liam should be off. Now
I'm giving you
the other two.
Okay. I'm giving you have actually hit all of the flavors at some point during this guessing process. You've hit the 3 correct flavors. They are.
Hey, wait. Chocolate chip and Liam should be gone. So get Liam off of there. No, don't give him back. He's done. No, Liam's done. Guess
done.
You gotta guess Ryan.
I take him. Okay. So Burn Dog. I'm gonna make it really easy for you. Strawberries and cream and lemon, white chocolate, raspberry. White chocolate, raspberry. Those are the 2 other flavors.
Now you've got 2 chances to guess.
This is your final guess. Did I have strawberries and cream?
No.
Or did I have white chocolate raspberry?
And I don't know the answer, but you don't.
Or
seem
did
like
I
a
have
strawberry and
white
cream guy.
chocolate raspberry Burn
That's what
Dog?
I think. I should have been using this.
You
for
have
all the
one
wrong
more
guesses.
guess.
You know who the hell I am?
Yeah, Ryan Sacktown. All right. Oh, wait, we need this. There's Ryan eating his white chocolate and vanilla.
No, I just said, did I have white chocolate raspberry
Oh, white
or
chocolate
strawberries
raspberry.
and cream?
Got it. White
White
chocolate.
chocolate
He used to play for the
raspberry
Kings.
or
So, of
strawberries
course,
and
you had white chocolate. He used to play for the Kings. Jason, what was his name?
Jason, dude, good poll. Number 55. Yes, indeed.
White chocolate. That dude was fun to watch. But then
He was.
he didn't rein it in enough. He was a little loose with the ball. He wanted the highlight reel, but you know, you can't throw it out of bounds when you're like 1 point away from winning the game. He'd get a little too funky. Yeah.
Dude, why don't you play that drop while Michael is eating his popcorn? I don't think I've seen those
All right,
two at the
let's
same
see.
time.
Mike. I gotta figure out a way to make these easier to find. That's what she said.
When the bed broke.
Come on, Burn Dog. There it is. White chocolate, raspberry, and strawberries and cream. Ryan is white chocolate and raspberry. Strawberries and cream is for the wife. Did you get it?
Burn Dog, you got one of those down there? Yes or no? Let me know. Yeah, look at Rand Paul's excited for you, buddy. Look at that.
Awesome. That's not Rand Paul. That's Howard Dean.
Oh, Howard Dean.
Rand Paul's the "It's happening, it's happening" meme. Know your
Okay.
memes, people.
My bad.
Oh wait, Michael's.
Oh,
yeah,
there's
that
Michael.
does work.
What's up, dude? Yeah.
It does look like, yeah. I can add that audio to the. Of course,
I like
sometimes
that.
I don't want audio.
I love me some Michael.
Quite the way I expected.
That's what you said when you ate your white chocolate.
Ooh,
This
yeah.
doesn't smell quite the way I expected.
All right, we got to draw. We got to draw the. Jeez, I never know where this freaking app is. We got to draw to see who's eligible. Last chance, people. I think we've had our last chance.
Dude, is Burn Dog gonna just clean up tonight?
Where's
I
this?
mean,
yeah, I
is
know.
he gonna
He's gonna
get
win money. He's gonna
dessert
win
and a bet?
food.
holy?
Where did I put this app again? Holy crap! What? Oh man, this thing drives me crazy.
How about we just let Rhino pick a number?
We can do that. 2
And
seconds.
tell you
Let
what.
me see if I can
Tell
find
you
this
what.
at. What?
As a backup, if your generator does not come up, I
Yeah.
will pick a number from 1 to 3 before you assign numbers. So there is no funny
Okay,
business.
okay. So write it down on a piece of paper, and then I will assign numbers. All right. Where's that stupid generator at? Effer? I wonder if it's hiding behind my OBS. No? And I talk with a friend or not. That's a good radio right there. I like how Napier was saying he was in German class and always chewing gum.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
That
wait,
was
wait,
funny.
wait. You know what we forgot to do? Tonight's show sponsored by, gosh, we almost forgot the sponsor. Haunted
Hit
Horse
'em with it.
Whiskey. When you want the spirited spirit, go for Haunted Horse 1800 Whiskey. It is awesome. Boy, whoever wrote that copy is an idiot.
God,
But
they need to
The
fire
product
that
is
intern.
delicious. Haunted Horse
Do you have an
Whiskey,
intern
1800.
yet?
No, you.
Ah, yeah. That's true. It's true. Look at the flames on the logo, dude.
Oh wait, I gotta get the logo back up because you're 7 seconds behind. Look at that. That is done by the AI generator that Tyler last week made your Twitter profile pick. All right,
Still
so
up.
hey, you've
I
got
love
your
it.
number, right? I'm gonna sign these.
I have
All
my
right.
number.
Jim in Indiana, Burn Dog, and Nick in Duluth. I'm gonna mix these up. I'm gonna go with. You're gonna get this, and you're gonna get this, and you're gonna get this. All right, what do you have? What is it? 3?
Number 3.
That's Burn Dog. You were right about him cleaning up. There it
It's
is,
the
right there.
show.
Yeah.
What's next? Is Burn Dog Bourbon approved for production yet?
Burn Dog
Maybe-
Bourbon.
Yeah,
It
he's
is
been
not,
pushing
but
that at
you
you
know
for
what?
a minute.
I can't having that compete with Haunted Horse 1800 Whiskey Or can they commingle side by side? What's the score?
I think
Three.
you just said,
How is
when
this
the
game
hell is
only
it
3
coming
to
out?
0? Where's Kansas City's offense at?
Dude, how good is Vegas?
Damn it!
Can we
Russ
just
threw an
talk-
interception already. There was a bet. I almost bet that he was going to throw a pick, and I'm like,
He
Casey's-
threw it on the first drive.
Oh,
But hey,
I almost made
seriously
that
though,
bet.
like, how good is Vegas? Let's just have a quick conversation about this.
They are always
They-
right there.
It's unreal because we were talking at the top of the show. 10.5 makes no sense. Giants Bills 14.5. It's a 3-0 game going into, what is it? Halfway through the second quarter
Yeah.
right now?
Okay,
I mean,
I will say this. Vegas is very good, but every once in a while, I made a bet on the San Francisco 49ers versus Dallas. It was 3.5 points. Did that game look like a 3.5 point spread game? It was 41-10 at the end. They were wrong on that one. Now, of course,
I could have
they're
told
gonna
you they
say
were
the
wrong on
public
that.
was wrong because the public pushed the line. There's a lot of Dallas fans that push that line down going, this is the year Jerry Jones has drafted us. He's given us a winner. We're going to kick their asses. No, you're not. You're delusional, Cowboy fan. And your old GM owner is senile. So stop. Until that team is sold, you guys are never going to sniff it. Boy, I love ripping on the Cowboys as much as I love ripping on the Dodgers. But the 49ers, check this out. My boss, who also dabbles in gambling, he could be one of the secret stalkers too. That's not chatting because he would know he's not eligible. Boss, you're not eligible. That's a fourth person that's not eligible for the money. Be, like bribery.
that's
Like,
kind of bad for your
hey,
job.
Hey, boss,
right?
if I can get Friday off, I'll pick your number, dude.
Dude,
So-
you better hope, boss. You better hope that ain't boss watching,
Yeah,
man. Now
right.
you're trying to backdoor the boss. No.
No, it would be
No.
his boss that shouldn't be watching. The boss wouldn't yell at me for trying to grease the skids to get an extra day off. His boss would.
So wait, you have a boss between the boss?
I have a lot of bosses, dude. I have my boss, his boss, then the owner of the company. Yeah, and they
How many
all tell
people
me
are
what
in
to
the-
do.
How many people are in the company?
Like 110.
Okay. All right. That's all right then. All right.
Yeah, my
makes
manager and
sense.
then the general manager. But we have 4 divisions. We have Southern California, Northern California. Our corporate office I have to report to every day. So I see the owners.
So,
And then
yeah.
Seattle is another division. So each division has a general manager. And then
Fair.
the general manager has a couple of managers below them, the customer service and office staff and anyway.
Hey, Horse, Burn Dog would like to know, when the hell is my Burn Dog bourbon going to be featured?
Soon. We're negotiating the contract details. Soon.
Okay.
Very soon.
Straight from the horse's
I'd say
mouth.
give me a free bottle, but I don't drink. So I don't even drink my own product. Not because it's not
That's
good.
the
just
first rule.
because-
That's the first rule of business. You don't do your
yeah,
own
I know, right?
product.
Right. I
Come
learned
on,
that from
man.
watching that movie New Jack City. You're not allowed to snort your own cocaine or you'll
Bad deal.
yeah.
Bad deal, I'll tell you.
So both Mahomes and Russell Wilson have thrown picks tonight. That's some
Mahomes?
sloppy Mahomes? That's some sloppy play. Our McKinnon guy. Burn Dog, you better hope McKinnon, of course, he's always a threat when they're in the end zone or in the red zone. So you're not going to see him posting gaudy numbers, but he is their sneaky guy to get that touchdown.
They
when-
are currently in the red zone.
Oh, are they?
They
I like that.
yes, they are at the 15. Mahomes drops back to pass, kicks
I
it
gotta circle Bernie.
to
He's the eligible bet. guy.
Kelsey. Kicks it to Kelsey.
No, I
But-
mean McKinnon.
No, but they're
McKinnon!
now. Hey, hold on, chill out. They're at the 6-yard line now, so this could be McKinnon time. I don't think he's in the game though. Let's see.
6
What number is he? Maybe he is 20 something. Yeah, I think he's in the game. This might be your chance, dude.
What number is
Just-
Jerick McKinnon? Not Jack. What number is Jared McKinnon? There it is. He's not number 1. He's on my fantasy team. I'll look. Now we're just stalling. The show's basically...
they just threw to the end zone to a number with a 2.
Who is it? Who? Did they get a touchdown?
No, he dropped it. But
Yeah,
there's a
Jared
1 in
McKinnon.
the backfield. There was actually another. Let's see. Was that McKinnon? Sorry, guys. I'm looking up at the
No, it's
screen.
all right. I mean, the show's basically over. Now we're in after hours time. I
that
have
wasn't
him on my
McKinnon.
fantasy team, so I will tell you his number in 2 seconds here. I am looking him up.
Well, they're going to fake it. Oh, they faked it, Horse. Horse, they faked the
That's what she
field
said.
goal when the bed broke.
He's number
Horse,
1. He's number 1.
Okay, he was in the game, and the play was going to him. It was just busted. So, if they get this first down, you and Burn Dog are going to be very happy people.
Well, we still need the Denver guy to get his touchdown.
Well, very possible.
But McKinnon, I think, is the hardest one. He was the longer odds of the 3 things that needed to happen.
No chance. You got Russell Wilson throwing the ball to him.
Russell Bust Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
And he's not a bust. He got you 1 ring. Should have gotten you 2, but he's like, oh, I'm going to throw a touchdown. Oh, Patriots interception. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Dude. I can't
This
steal
was
that joke.
this was Ryan's reaction when Russell Wilson threw an interception in the Super Bowl.
No. That was... You wish that was my reaction. Yeah, it was more along the lines of Jackie
And
Childs.
you know what Tom Brady said?
I'm back in business, baby.
Tom Brady
Look
got
at
he got a
you.
free ring because Beast Mode didn't get the ball. Brady's like, oh, that was the Beast Mode ring right there. That shouldn't even be on my hand, but there it is. Scoreboard. I mean, the Niners have a lot of them, so I've seen very many.
When
You've
was the
seen
last time you
one.
guys got one?
You've
Just
seen
out of curiosity.
one. I saw all 5.
Okay,
So
but
within
when was
my
the last
lifetime-
time?
Within my lifetime, I've seen all 5. All 5. I've met Joe Montana this many times.
Joe Montana?
I've never
3
met Jerry
times,
Rice. You
huh?
guys were talking about him on your show. I've never met him. I met Dwight Clark.
He's an asshole.
I met Roger
He's an
Craig
asshole.
twice. Joe Montana 3 times. Yeah, what's up
Well-
with Rice, man?
Actually, I take that back. The last time I was around Jerry Rice, he was really
Oh,
cool.
shit.
But he's
Oh,
turned
shit.
into a little
He
bit
was
of a,
fine until lately.
Yes.
You know what? If I was him, I'd just say, "Oh, I've been diagnosed with CTE," and then everyone would go, "Oh, okay."
Oh, it makes sense
okay,
now. Yeah.
Oh, we're sorry. We were picking. Okay, we get it. That's like, Bruce Willis. He was being accused of being a bag and like Kevin Smith and everything. Like Bruce Willis, he was on my movie. He was an asshole. He was arrogant and he wouldn't, show up on time or whatever. And then when he came out with that diagnosis, Kevin Smith issued an apology. I'm so sorry. I didn't know,
Yeah,
whatever. It's
yeah.
like, there you
So,
go.
did you ever used to watch a show called Rob and Big on MTV?
What?
Rob and Big
No, I don't
on
know what that is.
MTV? Okay.
Oh, MTV.
So,
when
yeah,
I
it
watched
was-
MTV, they played music.
yeah,
I
there
mean,
you
I'm
go.
just saying.
Okay, by the way, I just fell in love with a song that was made like probably 40 years ago. I just heard it for like the first time a few months ago, and I love it. So
Yeah.
I got to go back and listen more to your era of music
Excuse me.
when MTV just played music videos.
Dude,
Anyways,
look, if we want to go, finish your story and we'll go old man for a minute.
all right. So, anyways, MTV, Rob and Big. Rob's a professional skater. Big Black is his bodyguard. Big Black has a very eccentric uncle that lives in Mississippi, and he's actually Uncle Jerry. So, in fact, if you want to pull up the video, they made a music video. It's called Dirty Girl. Jerry
We're not
Rice
sure about copyright.
one-
but-
Jerry Rice is one step away from being Uncle Jerry from
wow.
Robin Big. He's just flashy and out there, like the Sunday night game last week, he was dancing in front with that big ass stupid 49ers, Shane. He was dancing in front of the crew while they are trying to do their open.
I saw that.
Like,
yeah.
how much more can you be
Look at
like?
me!
They called him an ass on Grant's show.
Yeah.
That's strong. Like, I probably shouldn't have done that, but yeah, like it's sad. Anyways, go to you.
Oh, I'm just doing my impression of Bernie if McKinnon
I know.
and Sutton and Kansas City covers. This is going to be Bernie right here. Scoring that bank.
Can I catch it in my shirt?
Yeah. It's not that kind of money, dude. Don't get the stripper pole out and start swinging around. Oh my gosh. All right. We're just, you know why I don't want to go? Because we didn't have a show last night, and I don't want to wait till next Wednesday. We are going to have a Tuesday show soon. I promise. I'm still working out some technical bugs. It's going to revolve around lots and lots and lots of funny videos. It'll be like America's Funniest Videos, but the host will be less funny than Bob Saget, and that's kind of hard to top, but we'll be less funny than him. He was so lame. He was so lame, and that show was popular, what, 90s, early 90s, I think? Late 80s? Bob Saget. Anyway.
Oh no, he wasn't lame. That was the perfect character for that show.
For a
he played it
family
well.
show, his jokes were worse than dad jokes. They were dad jokes. Grandpa
yeah,
jokes.
but they didn't.
They were horrible.
They didn't start until like after that era of Full House, right? He wasn't doing those simultaneously.
Yeah. No, it was after Full House. Yeah. Remember when Jim Rome went to America's Funniest Videos? What was he doing there? Anyway.
What the hell were you doing?
Right. That was a good pull, that guy today. So I say, everyone, oh, I listen to Rome on Fridays. Well, he's not going to be on the show tomorrow. It's going to be Brian Weber.
Yeah.
I'm a big Brian Weber fan. So don't even, or I'll mute your ass.
Okay. I used to be Brian Weber hawk. Okay. He interacted with the clones. He had fun. No, he doesn't.
I think I think someone at CBS grabbed him by the neck and said, "Do you like doing this? You need to tone it down a little bit."
I don't think so. They let you do whatever show you want.
Don't.
Yes, they do.
No, dude. I'm telling you right now. They don't let you do that because otherwise Grant Napier would still be doing this show. So obviously there's a line. Oh, jeez. Oh, Grant. Yeah, I'm an a-hole. I'm biting the hand that feeds.
Dude, Napes gives you some run on his show today.
It's a bad joke. Look, it's a bad joke. And I will say, Napier was on, it's a joke, people. Napier was on the wood scopes, and we all agreed he got fucked. So I am in that camp. Absolutely. Yes. He got what's the bad what do you say? Not railroaded. Bus.
Railroaded.
What's the bus? No.
He got thrown under the bus.
Thrown under the bus, yes. The politically correct at that moment in time was to throw people under the bus. And then guess what? Everyone came back around later and said, you know what? I think we went a little too overboard with that whole thing.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, man. Mob mentality is a scary thing. You can get run over by the bus for anything. And 6 months down the road, people can go, you know what? We changed our mind. Well, all the people that got slayed during those 6 months don't have work anymore. That was kind of effed up. Anyway.
Here's what I can say about Napes. He is in the middle of a lawsuit against his employer, not the Sacramento Kings, but the radio station. And he very well may be vindicated, and it could set up some precedent and case law for others like
Absolutely.
him.
I'm telling you right now, the mob mentality with social media, and I mean, just everywhere. You see people innocent, just where
Guilty until
something is out
proven
of
innocent.
context. There's bags out there. Don't get me wrong. There are people that deserve to be mobbed. That, but there are people that are just minding their own business and they say something, it's taken out of context, and the mob just pounces. And it's like, what the hell is going on? I mean, it's scary. And you know what's funny? I'm very aware of it because we do a show and, currently we have 6 people watching, and then we'll get another 20, 25 on the replay. But you say the wrong thing, and that 25 people replay goes to 100,000, and now they're calling my place of employment saying, hey, he said this and blah, blah, blah. It can blow up in your face real quick by doing just a little cute little show like this. And so I'm very aware what comes out of my mouth because it can cost me my job, literally. So anyway.
Absolutely. So, between what you said and Burn Dog saying Brian is playing it safe so he doesn't lose the gig, I think there's something to that because they do say, and this is straight from Grant's mouth, and Grant was like the first one they would call when they needed to fill in. Do your own show. That came from Craig Kitchen. That came from Rome. Whatever you want, do you. But maybe Brian Weber was doing too much Rome, right? Like, that's Rome's show. That's not your show.
Yeah.
So maybe that is the tug on the net.
I think you are 100% correct when you start, but I think that if you start to veer into a direction they don't like, they'll go, hey, a little over here.
That was a good horse sound, dude. That was really good. Holy,
I used to.
You will horses. Never do a better one in your life than what you just did. When I lived in
Sheldon Hills, we actually had horses. So, anyway, yeah, and the just going back to the Grant joke, it was a joke. I'm just saying you can't do anything because obviously they have he got radioactive, and I don't know what's going on with that. I would like to see it come full circle and have him back on the show because what he did was not wrong, and that should be. We'll see. I have a weird feeling that relationship is not dead. It was just put on ice for a little while, where you see how the country settles, and I think we're settling back towards the middle.
Yeah.
Extremes on both sides are bad. I don't care which one you are.
Correct.
And if we're talking politics, liberal, conservative, whatever, either one, you get too far to the extreme and bad things happen.
For sure. And there was your boy McKinnon's in there at the goal line.
We need to touch that.
They're at the goal line. Well, not the goal line. They're at the
This is a big Grant Napier house.
If you don't like that,
huge,
then you don't like the Wood Scopes.
Wood Scopes, don't promote that show, Grant. Jesus. Promote the water hole.
They didn't throw it to him. They threw it to 19 to Tony.
Who's 19?
Kadarius Tony.
Game. By the way, I'm just reminding everyone, this is bonus time. This is just us.
You're in overtime. This is what we do after the show.
Yeah, it's the show after the show. I gotta pee real bad.
Yeah, go pee.
All right, go pee. If McKinnon gets a touchdown, yell it because I'll be listening.
They already got a touchdown, and it's not your boy. Sorry. I think like Horst was saying, it's gonna come around full circle at some point. I think Napes is going to be victorious in his legal suit. At that point, he's going to be a hot commodity. So, is what it is, but everything happens for a reason. Dude, do you guys agree with me? What was the best I've ever heard? If Aiken is watching this right now from his luxurious vacation, wherever it may be in the world, you got to go get that sound for me. That was solid. So, good night for Burn Dog too. Real good night for Burn Dog, right? You need to get a couple of touchdowns now, man. You get dessert and $30 on the water hole. Oh man, you can't beat that. I do kind of feel bad for Nick though. Nick has been in here for a minute and he has not won yet. So Nick, get
I
you
thought
yours.
Nick won one.
Did Nick?
I thought he won. Now he does what I tell people they can do. I think he comes in and then leaves, right? So he gets his chat
100%.
in, makes himself eligible, and he leaves. So I don't know that he's here. Well, there's 6 people watching.
Jim in Indiana. Well, you don't know how many people.
By the
are
way,
watching
Angie,
on
if you're
Twitter.
watching, hi, happy birthday, high school girlfriend.
Happy birthday, Angie.
Yep, her birthday is right around When's Liam's actual day?
10th.
Okay, hers is the 8th.
My dad is the 6th, so they've got that covered.
Look at that. She was sick on her birthday. She couldn't see her grandkids, and that's weird when you have a high school girlfriend that has grandkids. Because I don't have kids, so I have nothing to age me. She has grandkids. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Did you hear that beef today? I do have to say that was pretty solid.
I didn't hear the beef segment today. No. Whoa, wait,
Okay.
You called in?
What's that?
You called in?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no.
What was it?
Some chick sent in a tweet that said, I loaned my car, or I loaned my truck to my daughter, or I should have never loaned my truck to my daughter, because when she gave it back to me, I found a 12-pack of Trojans in the glove box with only 11 in.
Wow. Wow.
That was good. That was really good.
Oh, wow.
Every once in a while, somebody knocks it out of the park.
Yeah. So funny thing is, of course, when I make these bets, I've been doing a lot of like, who's going to score the touchdown bets. Kadarius Toney, I actually had picked him, and then I unpicked him because he's been dropsy fingers. He's the one that scored the touchdown. And his odds were right around the same as McKinnon.
What up, Tiff? What up, Tiff? You're late
Tiffany's
for the bet
here.
and the dessert.
You're late. You missed being able to split half of the football bet. Burn Dog won already. This is, if anyone's joining us now, which is Tiffany, this is the after show. We had our show, and we just didn't feel like we had to cancel our show last night because, my wife was getting scammed, and I didn't know what was going on, and it was right around showtime, and I had to pull the plug. So, because we canceled the show last night, we're going long tonight. Except I don't have the freaking game on. Let me turn the game on. I'll even go back to it. What are you texting? That's rude. We're having a show an after show.
Hey, I'm trying to figure out how many people are watching on Twitter. That's all I'm doing.
Got it. All right. Wait, I don't want a rapid recap, son of a bitch. I want the actual game. Live.
Nobody's watching on Twitter. All right. Perfect.
Oh, great.
Lovely.
Watch live.
Good.
Live.
Yelling on the bus.
Sorry.
God, Sean Payton, man.
Lewd, lascivious, salacious.
No, I thought it was originally 6. See, I was afraid of that. We do mix the times up, and I knew that was going to be problems. So let's go through this. We're going to have a Tuesday show. It's going to be at 5. Our Wednesday show is at 6, and that was our first show. And I had it at 6 because I wasn't sure how I was going to interact with work. I didn't want to be coming home. Well, I'm getting home at work on a good time. And then Thursdays at 5. And the reason we're doing Thursdays at 5 is because Stucknut does a show one Thursday out of the month at 6:30. And I didn't want to have to mess around with the time one Thursday a month. So I just said, you know what? Let's go at 5. That way when they're doing their show, we can keep our times. So yeah, my bad. But 5 Tuesdays, 6 Wednesdays, and 5 on Thursdays. So there it is.
Boom.
Yeah.
And guest host.
And I knew that would confuse people because I always make fun of the Stucknut show for having 6:30 start times. And yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Now I got the game on. What?
Me too.
Oh, look at this. I can even, look at this. I'm even going to put, wait. Why isn't the game showing up? They've got it blocked somehow. That's funny. I know the technology's coming. I cannot restream the game right now. They're blocking it. And I'm looking at it, and it's being blocked. That's funny. It's just a black box. That's what she said.
Oh, you're not missing anything.
I'm just saying that's funny. You know what though? There's always a way around the way. If I get the Jim in Indiana cam out.
Uh-oh.
It's the Jim in Indiana cam. He's not here to collect his royalties because he bailed. I can aim it at the TV and show it. What do you think about that? You know what? Leo thinks that's freaking hilarious. Where's Leo at? Gosh, why can't I find this shit? Oh, there's Leo.
Hey.
He thinks that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. There we go. It's the Jim in Indiana game. I'm watching Monday Night Football. The Kansas City. You know what? They need another point because technically they're still under the point spread. We need.
Oh my God! I just saw that you jiffed Jim in Indiana.
I what did?
You jiffed Jim in Indiana in the top corner of the screen.
Yeah, I'm always adding new stuff to the show, dude. That's
great.
3 weeks old. That's 3 weeks old.
That is great.
It's the Jim in Indiana cam. Look at me. It's up my nose.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, let's go out on a high note. That
right.
made my night right there.
All right, yes, that's
awesome.
been up there for 3. I get it. When you're hosting a show, you can't stare at the screen.
Yeah.
But yes,
oh my
Jim
God.
in Indiana. There's Jim in Indiana on the Jim in Indiana cam. Double the Jim in Indiana. Hey, Bernard, I'm doing better. I can talk now. Oh, there we go. Good job. The vocal cords are coming back finally. They said about 16 months until it's actually normal. There you go.
Oh my gosh, that's so long, Tiff. Woo!
You got new hips done in like a weekend. What's up with vocal cords taking so long?
Holy.
Okay, I gotta turn the Jim in Indiana game off now because we're gonna end the show.
Tiff, I'm gonna reach out. I got questions about that. The restrictions probably about like what you can drink, heat, hold, like it's got to be awful. Ooh.
The vocal cords, so it affects your eating? I thought they were in a different part of the voice or throat than food.
I don't know. That's why
either.
I'm curious. I mean, I think singers like will drink.
Oh, that's right, right? Warm tea and stuff to warm up the vocal cords. I don't know. When they do the endoscopy, once or twice a year, they have to go through the vocal cords. I know that to get into the stomach. So maybe, I mean, you're not talking while you're eating. You're not supposed to. That's funny. I was thinking about a bit.
Okay.
What?
So the restrictions were pretty bad for the first 8 weeks.
Now I can do whatever you want.
I wonder whose restrictions were worse, Tiff's or mine. Mine last longer. My restrictions are 12 weeks, and those are really
You know what?
annoying.
I can't ask you this question.
The following program is intended for
because
mature audiences.
It's really forward, but what was the sex restriction on that? The hip replacement.
Oh, dude, it's so funny that you ask. Because I asked the exact same question. In fact, my dad was in the room when I asked the question. He wanted to go to my pre-op. So as long as I can tolerate any type of pain and I'm not violating my hip restrictions, which are I can't bend over. Luckily for me, no reason for me to bend over. I can't cross my legs. Okay, so I'll just keep my legs straight. Then it's just pain management. And I mean, to be honest, that's a good painkiller. So
what I'm hearing,
yeah,
and tell me, I'm just thinking out loud is
sure.
You're not on top. You're on the bottom. That's what I'm hearing.
For now.
So
yes.
you're pretty much lazy. You don't have to do anything. You just sit there and enjoy it. All right. Well, the hip. We just finally found a silver lining to hip replacement. Oh, McKinnon just caught the ball. What's up with that? Why didn't you score a touchdown, Bernie?
McKinnon got the ball? Are you sure?
He just had it.
Looks like somebody got picked off. Anyways.
He's going in motion again.
Okay, then you are ahead of me or behind me.
I'm probably behind because I'm watching on Chrome.
I don't want you behind me. I don't
Yeah,
trust
well, apparently the hip replacement prevents that from happening.
you.
So.
Yeah. All right, get us out of here. Anything else?
The Tuesday show is still not officially up yet, so there will not be a show Tuesday. There will be a show. Next show for us is Wednesday at 6:00. We haven't looked at the football. We haven't looked at the basketball schedule. I'm assuming you're available for both Wednesday and Thursday next week, right? Because we're still in preseason.
Yeah.
By the way, real quick, since we were talking about Grant Napier earlier, talk about that little app thing you guys are doing.
Yeah, we're going to be covering the Kings on the Pro Sports Fan app. Really, really cool app that's been out now since the start of the NFL season. It's all about fan interaction, so you get to choose whichever teams you like to follow, and then you have professional people there interacting with you during the games. We do live casts after the games. Pop up during the week. You can ask questions. We're shooting thoughts back and forth. So far during football season, each weekend they've been getting over 1.5 million original impressions each weekend. So really killer app. Go download it. App Store and Google Play. And Pro Sports app, PSF
Pro Sports app. Okay,
so
let me say this for everyone else, because everyone knows that you and Grant, or at least they may know, if they don't know, you and Grant do Sacramento Kings coverage. And that's what you're going to do on the sports app. But let's say you're not a fan of the Kings. Let's say you're a fan of the Knicks. And you go and you're like, I don't care about the Kings. I want the Knicks. They've got a crew of people that are Knicks fans and know everything about the Knicks. And let's just say, no, I'm not a fan of NBA. I like the New Orleans Saints. So if you're a fan of the Saints, they've got their own crew of people that know everything there is to know about the Saints. So basically, whatever teams you are a fan of in the NHL, NBA, NHL, right? I think
NBA, NFL.
NBA, right NFL. It'll be in the NHL eventually.
Yes.
NBA or NFL, you will have crews of people that you can follow, you can interact with, that will know everything there is to know about the team that you like. I'm a 49ers fan. Grant and Ryan don't do any of that, but there's a team that does 49ers stuff. So it's a cool app. It's a cool concept, and it's just getting started big time, and it'll be bigger and bigger as it goes along. So as a Trailblazers fan, I will probably download the app and catch my local Trailblazers stuff and find out what's going on.
Sweet.
About the new players that we traded for when we got rid of Dame and Scoot. I'm all about Scoot. So Scoot, our new point guard, third pick of the draft. I think that dude is going to end up being, fuck that guy that went to San Antonio. I think Scoot's going to be the best player in that draft when it's all said and done.
Whoa.
Yeah, better than Wembanyama or whatever the hell his name is.
Wow. That's a bold take.
Man. That dude is too thin. I am telling you right now, he is going to have an injury problem.
Kevin Durant ain't too thin.
I think he
plays the same style.
Not the same size. Wembanyama
same style.
Oh, okay.
He plays the same style.
I think Wembanyama does not look bulky as Durant did when he was drafted.
Fair.
He looks more he doesn't look like this, but he looks more like what was the guy from Utah, the white tall guy?
Sean Bradley.
I knew it was a B. I couldn't place the name. He looks more Sean Bradley-ish than Zion Williamson if you go by those scales. Yeah. Where you got the big, huge, bulky guy and the real skinny dude. I think he's more of the skinnier dude. So that dude needs to bulk up. Dude, those guys that and then what's his name from oh God, his kid was on the Oregon Ducks. And then he went to Denver, or he ended up in Denver. Who's that guy? The skinny guy that, Bull.
Oh,
another
Bull.
Skinny guy that had injury problems because they're not bulked up. Bradley, those guys, the bodies just can't take the beating. So.
Well, some of them too have like other health conditions. Like I think one of them, it's something with, what's the gland called?
Oh yeah,
Pituitary gland?
pituitary.
I
Yep,
want to
yep,
say.
Yep, yep, yep.
Like
Because of
Andre the
hyper-
Giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andre the Giant
Yep,
had it.
yep,
Like a
yep.
bunch of those really
Yep.
big dudes, especially when they have the really
Yeah.
deep voice. You know, like, like they have other health
Yes.
conditions.
The
so.
problem is too with especially the real tall guys is that heart has to pump that blood all the way up to from the feet all the way to the brain, and they typically don't live as long as a normal shorty like me. So
Well, and that's also why it's conducive for them to be not super bulky and to be a little bit more long and lean.
Yep.
So yeah. All right.
Tiffany,
let's get out of
yes,
here.
I am going to make fun of you for being a Mariners fan because I hate the Seattle teams because I'm in Portland and they seem to think that we're a suburb of Seattle, and it pisses me off. I got little brother syndrome when it comes to Seattle. Anyway,
Fair enough.
I don't like
Fair
the
enough.
Mariners. You don't like the Mariners either. You just like the Seahawks.
I'm a Seahawks
You're
guy.
a bandwagoner. They got
Yeah,
good, and you're like,
that's
yeah,
fair.
I'm gonna. I
Yeah,
like the
that's
Niners
fair.
when they were playing at Kezar Stadium.
He's our stadium. That's a
And
pull right
was
there.
it DeBerg? I think was our quarterback when I started. Like, I'm pretty sure it was. Was it? I forget. Anyway, I liked them because all my friends were Raider fans. Because they were good in the 70s. So all my friends, Raiders. I'm like, I'm not going to freaking root for that team.
You always kind of beat to your own drum.
I'm always counter what the masses are. And then in the 80s, when they were winning all those Super Bowls, I got accused of being a bandwagon fan. I'm like, oh, no.
Oh,
Look,
hell no.
I've got this old jacket, and I've got... No. All right, we got to get out of here. We're really...
Yeah, I got to get out.
Really long. Go eat your fat cake.
All right, sounds good. Tiff, thank you for the well wishes.
You need to
Hope
get
you are
Burn
well
Dog's
as
information
well.
and get him his
Burn
gift.
Dog, I'm with you, dude. Wemby is gonna block Scoot's shot, but Scoot's gonna be good. So
Wemby's about to block your
I'm
shot.
with Horse, too.
Oh, funny. Bowl. Yeah, the Bowl. All right. Where's my ending screen? See y'all next Wednesday. You've got something before Wednesday, right? You and Grant doing something Friday? Or are you done?
No, we'll be done.
All right.
We're done.
All right. Next Wednesday, everyone. Laters.